Wow, Yohan Blake disqualified and out of the World Championship 100-meter team. A disaster for him, but is this a blessing in disguise for the Jamaican World Championship sprint team? Plus, KISHANE, Thompson, KADRIAN, GOLSON and ROHAN Watson dropped shocking sub-10s in the heats. The dominance of MVP rising again. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel if this is your first time here. Thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoyed the content, please hit the like button. And finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. So, you ready? Yep. Good to go. Well, I must concede that the shocker of the men's 100-meter heats yesterday at the Jamaica National Championships 2023 being held at the National Stadium has got to be unequivocally the 3 sub-10s dropped by 3 young men that no one saw this coming from. Most of which has got to be KISHANE Thompson, who dropped an insane, and I mean insane, 9.91 seconds in his heats, his warm-up race, his first race against Akeem Blake, blowing the competition away. He looked insane, but people, where the heck did this come from? KISHANE Thompson won in an insane 9.91 seconds, the fastest qualifying time, going in ahead of Akeem Blake, apologies, the clear favorite going in, who ran 10 flat, and Ryan Ford ran 10.01, also insane. Jelani Walker ran 10.09. These are impressive times, people. Now, we can't show you the race as yet because of copyright reasons, but we did find this race with Akeem Blake beating Christian Coleman. You all have seen this race several times at the NYC Grand Prix. The other shocker, KADRIAN GOLSON, honestly not that much of a shock, and of course ROHAN Watson. GOLSON put down a very, very spiffy 9.94, his first sub 10 to qualify and win his heat ahead of ROHAN Watson, who came second in another PB, another personal best of 9.98. Really impressive running from both young men. Julian Ford came third in 10.10 seconds. Now again, could not find well, we have many races with it. This is actually ROHAN Watson that you're about to watch at a Velocity Fest competition earlier. Yeah.
Off the call for the first section of the senior men's 100 meters, ROHAN Watson in lane 4 going brilliantly. The rest left to chase. It's Watson who gets there first. Michael Stevens comes through in second. Look at that time. Well, the wind is legal. The clock says 10-1-1.
Oblique Seville looked really comfortable, very confident in his run and win, running 10 flat ahead of Taekwondo Tracy in heat. That's heat number 2, running 10 flat. Of course, this is not the race. I'm going to keep saying it. This is Oblique versus Yohan Blake in one of the velocity and or all-comers meets. We keep telling you we can't show you the races. Maybe next week we should be able to, but at this point we simply can't show you. So KISHANE Thompson 9.91 in heats yesterday, KADRIAN GOLSON 9.94, and ROHAN Watson 9.98. Interesting. Now Yohan Blake. Well, Yohan Blake false started in his heat and was ejected. Now apparently what happened after maybe about 20 minutes, he protested, of course, as one would expect him to do, being the second fastest and the most experienced person on the field. And apparently at the end of the competition, he was allowed to run on his own, but ran, I believe, a time of 10.31, which means it wasn't fast enough to qualify him to get through to today's semifinals. That's why you didn't see him in the semifinals if you watched it not long ago. Now, here's the thing. Someone raised something to me that I never even thought about. The person said, terrible thing that Yohan Blake didn't make it, but this may be an opportunity for someone younger and fresher because, you know, in the past, last year, Yohan Blake ran that insane 9.85, fastest he had run in a decade in the finals of the Jamaica National Championships 2022. Went to the World Championships, and I believe injury, he was not able to make it to the finals. And for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, which took place in 2021, it was the same thing. Was not able to make it to the finals. I don't believe he was. So what the person was arguing, and I decided to do a story on it because at least 2 other persons have said this to me. And I'm not attempting to judge Yohan Blake. I'm a huge fan. I've met him, wonderful young man, great talent. Still don't understand why they call him the old man. Someone is saying to me why I call him. I don't call him that, sir. That's what they call him, the old man. I have no idea why they call this person. I think Yohan is like 33 years old. So I don't know who he could be. Possibly called the old man, or 33 or 34. My point is, the last 2 opportunities he had, both at the Olympic, the last opportunity at the Olympic and the last opportunity last year at World Championships, although he ran brilliantly last year at the National Championships here in Jamaica at the National Stadium with that insane 9.85, he simply didn't spark. And I guess the question is, could this be a blessing in disguise that he didn't make it through to the men's 100 meter? This may free up an opportunity for someone like a KADRIAN GOLSON who we believe, well, we know for about 2 years now that young man is showing signs of hitting that sub 10, which he finally has. And you know, could he be freeing up an opportunity for someone else? That's what I'm saying. I'm just asking you. I'm not saying it's a blessing or a curse. I mean, it's of course it's not a good thing. He's worked very, very hard. He's super talented. But I'm saying, based on the fact that last year ran the fastest time out of Jamaica and just it didn't translate at World Championships, and the year before at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, same thing, ran a great time, but it just didn't translate when he got, you know, where it needed. Is it that this may be an opportunity for a younger talent like a KADRIAN GOLSON to step forward and possibly make the team and make a difference in a, you know, another way? I'm just asking the question. I'm playing devil's advocate. So is it that we know it's a disaster for Yohan Blake, but could it be, based on what I just said, that this may open up an opportunity for another male sprint talent who could rise to the occasion? And now that we have a KADRIAN GOLSON, who many of us believe that he had the sub 10 in his legs, if he's able to reproduce this, or if a Rohan Watson and or, you know, KISHANE, THOMPSON, but I'm leaning more towards KADRIAN, to be honest with you. Is this a possible opportunity that we are not seeing? But this, of course, is my 2 cents. I am just asking the question. I'm not trying to be disparaging or disrespectful. This man is the 2nd greatest athlete, male sprinter, 100 and 200 meter all time, period. That's it. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Remember, you're royals, kings, and queens. Bless up.